Hello guys, today we are going through this lab number 11 on the SQL Map 2, okay, a continuation from lab number 10. So in this lab, we are continuing to use the Burp Suite as a proxy server, and then we will try to intercept the HTTP traffic, and then using that to enumerate the database inside the server 5. Okay, to do that, we will need to switch on our client machine, which is this Kali Linux. And also, we will be using server 5, which is this Trinux machine here. Okay, for the Trinux machine, we need to configure the IP address, because if you look at the IP address for the Trinux machine, it is currently not configured. Okay, so we need to configure the Ethernet adapter for the Trinux machine. So what we need to do is, if you open up your lab sheet 1, under the installing virtual machine, we have a command that looks something like this over here. Okay, so this is the command we will use to activate the static IP address inside Trinux. Okay, so let's do that now. So I will key in this command here, ifconfig f0 10.10.10.150 net mask 255.255.255.0 broadcast is 10.10.10.255, and then press enter. So now if I check my IP address on the Trinux server 5, I should be able to see the static IP address created here. Okay, can you see? So this is the static IP address I've just created. So with this, I can continue with my lab sheets 11. Okay, so to do that, we'll check the connectivity between the client and server 5. So let's go over to my client machine and open up a terminal. So inside my Kali Linux terminal, I can check the connectivity to the server. So I'll just ping the, I'll just ping the server, ping -c 3 brackets 10.10.10.150. And then I should get a positive result. Okay, so this means my ping is successful. So yes, my successful ping. Okay, next I will use the sudo su command to run as a root user. So I'll just start with sudo su dash enter. So my password Kali. So now I'm a root user in this Kali machine. With that, I'm able to continue to the task number 2. So for task number 2, we'll be using the Firefox browser. So let's launch the Firefox browser. Search for Firefox. And then we'll click on the Firefox browser. And then on the browser, okay, I'll just start a new session. So on the browser, on the top right corner, there is a menu. I look for settings. Inside the settings, we'll look for this option called proxy. So the proxy setting is hidden inside the network settings. So before we continue, make sure the proxies are set to 127.0.0.1 and the port is 8080. And do the same for the HTTPS proxy. So once these two are done, we click OK. And we can close the browser. Okay, next, we'll run the Burp Suite application. So under Kali Linux, we'll search for Burp Suite, BURP. And then it will launch the Burp Suite Community Edition. If you open up this machine for the first time, this app for the first time, you will be asked to accept the terms and conditions. After that, at this page here, temporary project, click next. Use the Burp default, start Burp Suite. So they will prompt you to update the Burp Suite. We just click OK. So now we are at step number 6. So at step 6, what we'll do is we'll click on the proxy tab. So the proxy tab is on top left corner. So there's a tab called proxy. Under the proxy tab, you will look for this intercept is on button. Okay, so click on this button to switch it off. So this is the button that is off already. After that, we'll go over to the Firefox and then key in this address over here. So we go to Firefox and then we key in this address, http 10.10.10.150. Press enter. So this page you see over here will be the page for the server 5. Okay, so we are running server 5 in our VM here. This is the server 5, and on the server 5 is actually running a web page that's called backstore.net. And then on this homepage here, look for this option called quick item search. This one. And then you search for this SQL injection command. Okay, injection command, CO. And then you press enter. Oh, sorry. In this command here, I key in this one. Sorry, 1 equals to 1. Okay, so I just click in here. 1 space equals to 1, and then I click on the search button. So once this is done, it should be able to show something. Quick search, SQL injection command. List the information displayed. SQL injection command, comma, right. 1 equals 1. Search. Nothing comes up. Information no show. Okay, so we'll search through the Burp Suite. Let's go over to the Burp Suite. Under the HTTP history, so these are the history we have found. So let's go over to the search history for the last get method here. So the get method for the last get method in the search history is this one. The referrer is this one. So this is the referrer. So we'll use this to highlight the referrer, copy and paste it to the yeah. So this is the query that I searched over here. So this is the referrer. So take note of this referrer. Later we'll use it for the SQL map. Okay, so once this is done, we can minimize the Burp Suites. We can go over to the terminal now. So let me clear the screen. So for the terminal screen, I'm going to use this command, SQL Map, -u for user, based on the double quote, the address that I copied just now. So this is the address I have copied. And then I have this option, --dbs. Okay, so let's search for the dbs option, oops, --dbs, press enter. And then we'll wait. Here they will ask a few questions. Backend is DBMS. Do you want to extend union? Yes, reduce the number of requests. Oh dear, what happened? Try all tested parameter. Let me check again. 10, 10, 10, 15. TBS. Let me check again. Burp Suite. I check for this one. Search query. Let me try this one again. Go over to the command here. Let's try again. Database having in clause. Yes. Oh, can't find. Let's check. I can't get the answer. Oh, did I get something wrong? Okay, let me check. Server 5, client. I'm supposed to be able to inject the data. Let me try again. Quick search menu. Over here, enter SQL injection command. 1-1. No response. Let me try again. 1 equals to 1. Settle. Still be. 1 equals to 1. Search. Okay, this way. Okay, so I think I managed to get this in. No item match your search criteria. Select this one. So I managed to get this info. No item search criteria. And then you have this SQL command that comes here. So this is the command I'm looking for. So let me go to the Burp Suite. The one that I captured just now was, I think, where is it? Yeah, I think it's this one. That query action. Yeah, this one. Let me copy this one. And then I'm going to use it in the command here in my SQL map. Let me clear this. This selection, this report. CGI bin search action 1. Okay, let's try again. Okay, finally, I think I should be able to connect. So once the part I run on the SQL map, they will prompt me whether is it my SQL over here. I'll just click yes. Oops. So should be here. Should be yes. For the remaining type, do you want to include all tests? Yes. So you try to scan for the MySQL database, having detected it's a MySQL 5 and above. So the scanning will take some time, depending on how big is your database. Okay, so now number 4, they ask get parameter search query looks injectable. Do you want to keep testing? Press yes. So over here, press yes, continue to inject. And then the last part, they will ask about the union test. Okay, so now the next question over here. Now we have part number 5. It's recommended to perform only basic union tests. Right? Yes. Then wait for the result again. Okay, after scanning the database, we will get this information here. So let's populate the information. The database we found for the backend DBMS is MySQL 5.0.12. Then for the available database we found is Bedstore DB. Web application technology is Apache 1328. Okay, so these are the info I've got from this scan. So let's continue to finish up the rest. Using the same command we have just now, I'm going to add the database option for bed data bed store DB. Okay, dash tables. Yeah, so once this is done, I can press enter and then it will scan again. They'll ask a question, do you want to use the common table existence check? Type yes. Next, they'll ask, Which common table word list do you want to use? Use the first one. And then the third question, number of threads, press 1. So we'll wait for the scan. Okay, guys, after scanning, we should be able to get this result. The database name is called bank store, and there's one table we found which is called item DB. So this is the only info we found. Let's continue to use the item DB to scan the following. We are going to use the item DB dash capital T item DB dash dash columns. Press enter. And then same thing, you ask use the common column existence check. Yes. Then use the first one, defaults. Number of threads, same, 1 thread. And then we wait again. Yes, okay. So after the scan, we should be able to get the following info regarding the database columns. We have this column called IT item num or L des price, quantity, and S description. For the types, the first one is numeric, second one is non-numeric. Oops, numeric. The third one is also non-numeric. The fourth one is numeric. And then the last one is non-numeric. So these are the info we found for task number 6. So let's wrap up the whole thing by doing task number 7. So for task number 7, we are searching for the columns dash C item num, comma, I dash, comma, no, L dash, sorry. L dash ESC, price, quantity, and S dash dump. Then let's double confirm before we send the command. Now this price, quantity as this. Okay, press enter. We'll wait for the results. Okay, the results are out. So based on this, there's quite a fair bit of info. We'll just pick a few of them. So the first one, item, this item number 1000. Description is this one, is too expensive. Price is 1150. Quantity is 5. And then, oops. And then the SDS is snake oil. Okay, in view of time, we can actually populate the rest of the information yourself. But this lab basically highlights how we can use the web page SQL injection to try to look for the vulnerability entry point to the database in the server 5. And we can extract all the useful information from the database once we can connect to the database. Okay, so that's all for this lab.